Hello again, everybody. Zaki Tech is here with the Atakline for Thursday, February 9th, 2012. Alright, let's kick it off with some Rock and Roll Hall of Fame news, starting with Van Halen. Now, big week for Van Halen this week. Their album, A Different Kind of Truth, came out this past Tuesday in record stores, I heard. Some of it, I haven't finished listening to it yet, but some of the songs, besides the new single Tattoo, I like the album. Kind of not as good as the old school Van Halen, but still close to it. Glad to making new music, very rocky songs. Some of my favorites, I think Trouble with Neville's my favorite. I like Honey Sweetie Pie. Some good songs on there. Other new album, Different Kind of Truth. As you all know, they're kicking off the tour in about 2 weeks, a week from Monday actually. They'll be kicking off in Kentucky. And of course, I'll be seeing them at Detroit on the 20th. Now, last night, today actually, yesterday they had a warm-up show, another one. They did one in New York. They only did one in Henson Studios in LA, from A&M Studios. And yesterday they did a show, a private rehearsal show at the Staples Center equivalent, the Great Western Forum. Now, it's more arena size to what it would be like when you see Van Halen on tour. Despite the fact I heard there's some kinks, because I heard the DLR forgot some words to the song Chinatown, new album song. They performed all the hits in a great hour and a half, almost 2 hours, but an hour 10 minutes. Songs like Jump, Panama, Dance Night Away, I heard was great, so I can't wait to see him. Just say, buy your tickets, Van Halen's back, motherfuckers. Say Van Halen's playing better than ever. This is what I've been hearing a lot about this Van Halen thing. You know, they're not been on TV much promoting the album, which I'm surprised. But I think it's for the best. But happy to see that the rehearsals are doing well. Can't wait to, like I said, see the Real Deal on February 20th at the Palace, despite the weird opening act. Cool thing. Now on to another Rock and Roll Hall of Famer who's going on tour, who I'm going to see, as well as Van Halen. The Boss, Bruce Springsteen. Now he'll be at the Grammys on Sunday performing. And of course, new album, Wrecking Ball, comes out next month. He announced his tour last month. The biggest question that has yet to be solved until today: how will they fill the void of losing Clarence Clemons? Because last year Clarence Clemons died of a stroke, complications from the stroke. Sad to hear that. And they announced today about who was going to take the place of the big man. They said 2 people will be filling it, including his nephew, Clarence's nephew, Jake Clemons. He'll share it alongside Eddie Manion, whatever his name is. So that's at least replacing him with another Clemons. It's kind of cool to having 2 saxophonists, because it's got to take 2 to fill one man's shoes. But at least keeping it the family with Clarence's nephew, Jake. I hope he does well, because I've seen Boss in Detroit on April 12th, so I hope to have a great show for him. And like I said, sad occasion with Clarence dying, and at least we're going to try to fill the void, but no matter what happens, it won't be the same. All us East Band fans will agree that it won't be the same without Clemons, but I know Jake and Eddie will do their best to try to fill the void as much as they can, or what they can do with the situation. So there you go. Now, speaking of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nice segue to our next topic, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, we all know about the bullshit about who doesn't get in every year. About leaving out Kiss, leaving out, bands like Hard and Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, but it took them a while. But there's sometimes that people get in, but they're like lead singers of bands that don't get in. Like Diana Ross went in with the Supremes. But some bands like Buddy Holly, he got inducted, but the backing band, the Crickets, did not get in. Or the Miracles didn't get in. Or, some bands didn't. Like the lead singer got in, but the rest of the band didn't. But the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are righting the wrongs by this year. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in Cleveland will induct 6 bands. They'll be inducting the bands, the Crickets, the backing band for Buddy Holly, the backup band for Bill Haley, the Comets, the backup band for James Brown, the Famous Flames, Gene Vincent's backup group, Blue Caps, the Midnighters, backup band for Hank Ballard, and of course, the Miracles, backing up Smokey Robinson, of course. Like I said, those bands, the backup bands, were inducted as full-length members. Like I said, they inducted the lead singers of those groups, but not the groups themselves. It wasn't Smokey Robinson and the Miracles getting inducted. It was just Smokey Robinson. Now the Miracles are being counted as Hall of Famers too. And same with the Crickets and the Comets. That's huge. That's kind of cool, right in the Wongs. That's one Wong whited. All in and out is to get Kiss, Rush, Deep Purple in, and it will all be good. But it will take long. But hopefully they get it right with that decision later on. Of course, ceremony April 14th. You all know who's going in, besides those 6 groups. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Guns N' Roses, Beastie Boys, Donovan, and the Faces. That's performance. Okay. Now, on to Adam Levine from The Voice. Now, he's, of course, the lead singer of the group Maroon 5, and now he's got himself his own record label. I think he announced it today. 222 Records is the name of the company. And he, I don't know who's distributing it. I'm guessing A&M Records. Because A&M Records distributes his label Tone. And he named his first artist signed to his brand new 222 Records. It is Matthew Morrison from Glee. Now, Matthew released his debut album last year on a different label. Now he's going to be releasing it on Adam's label. According to Matthew Morrison, he released a statement saying, "I am excited to be working with on my next album with such an incredible singer, writer, and producer as Adam Levine. Adam and I share the same vision as we begin working on my record together." Adam released a statement as well saying, "Starting my own record label has been a long time goal of mine, and I am thrilled to be at the point of my career where it's finally happening. I am excited for everyone to hear Matt's new album. Great things are in store from him." So, like, I'll be hearing it because I'm a big Glee fan. So, I'll try to hear it. Hope it's better than his last album. I heard some of it. Some of something, I forget the name of the songs, but hey, there you go. Adam Levine, record label with Matt Morrison. On the TV news, well, my favorite shows are back last night. 2 weeks off. Modern Family returned last night with the Jealousy episode. I thought it was a good one. Not as good as the last episode 2 weeks ago with the Lily episode, the Bleep episode, but still funny episode last night with Claire and Phil and trying to impress a real estate agent. Phil thought he was jealous of Claire, but the guy that they were impressing, guest star Greg Kinnear, he apparently kissed everyone on the lips. He kissed Claire on the lips. Phil got scared, but I think everyone's favorite parts were probably the conflicts with Gloria and Cam, because Cam and Mitch were living at Jane Gloria's house for 3 days when the house was fumigated or whatever it is. And I like they were in the kitchen playing a song, like the tension. I like the body language and that was kind of funny. Jay and the radio guy, Blue Bell, Wing Bell, whatever his name is, got your bell on. The prank, that was funny with Mitch in the end. And the Big Brother, Big Sister storyline with Alex and Haley, ending up with them making over Luke again. Betty Luke. That was funny at the end of the episode. That was another great episode. Modern proves once again why they are still and always will be the best comedy on television today. Now, on to wrestling news. Before I talk about TNA Impact from London tonight, let's talk about WWE for a moment. Today, they're in Abu Dhabi, performing the first show there. Yes, all troops there, despite his little fall. Apparently, they had a press conference today with R-Truth and CM Punk and John Cena. They were all there, like, promoting, like, the first show at Abu Dhabi. Like, "Hi, Abu Dhabi, how you doing? Good, good. We're here." And Cena was talking, and all of a sudden, here comes Kane in this press conference. The video is on WWE.com, and Kane attacked Cena. But Cena got the upper hand. He F-U'd Kane through a table like he was going to a couple weeks ago on Raw. But he got the F-U Kane on the table. I knew it was all storyline, not adding more fuel to the storyline fire. But I thought it was going to go have fire in a press conference. Because at UFC press conferences, at weigh-ins, you see like nose to nose. But this is really fighting in a press conference with Cena, FU, and Kane. Of course, Kane and Cena will collide in an ambulance match at the pay-per-view Elimination Chamber 1 week from Sunday. Now, this Sunday, however, is TNA's pay-per-view against all odds, which leads me to our next topic, which is TNA Impact Wrestling preview for, like I said, the final impact before aforementioned Against All Odds pay-per-view. Top 5 questions, as always, that must be answered tonight. Starting with question number 5, where we'll go down tonight with Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. By the way, before I delve into that question, it'll be, of course, another Impact from London again, like it was last week. And it'll be Star Wars themed, the promotion with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, out on 3D theaters tomorrow. Because apparently Spike TV airs them all. Now, on to question number 5, like I said, Hogan Bischoff. Last weeks, we saw the teaser of Gary Bischoff saying he has a trainer. I was guessing Hogan. I was right, Hogan. Hulk Hogan was revealed as the trainer for Gary Bischoff last week. Hogan linked the SmackDown on Gunner, but didn't get his hands on Bischoff. But we'll see what happens if Hogan is there again tonight. Because like I said, it taped 2 episodes in one night or whatever. So Hogan will probably be on there again tonight. Talk about Bischoff and all that shenanigan. So there you go. I think the storyline's stupid. But hey, it's TNA. Question number 4. No, this should be higher, but it's here. We'll go down between Daniels and AJ Styles in the match. Now, we've seen the whole storyline with AJ Styles as Frank Kazarian being with Daniels, whether it's blackmail or whatever, that Kaz has got to do what Daniels says. I think Kaz is supposed to face off against AJ this Sunday. So now Daniels is facing off AJ tonight. Who knows what will happen there? Will Kaz interfere, intentionally or not? Who knows what will happen with AJ and Daniels tonight? And we'll see what Kaz does. That's probably the big thing. All eyes on Kaz, especially with the storyline going on. Question number 3. What will happen in matches involving the knockouts and members of the X Division? We are going to have 2 matches for knockouts in X Division. First will be Mickie James taking on Velvet Sky. Now, as we all know, Tara gets a shot against Gail Kim, but Mickie and Velvet were the ones that Tara beat. So now Mickie and Velvet have themselves a one-on-one match tonight. Fan favorites against each other. See what happens there. I think it'll be an okay matchup. I say Velvet will win, but I like both. I don't care who wins, but I prefer Velvet. Get us up higher up on the rankings for another shot at Knockouts title. Then we'll have a triple threat match, a non-title triple threat X Division match, as the champion Austin Aries will be taking on Alex Shelley and Doug Williams. As we know, Alex Shelley gets a shot against Austin Aries this Sunday at the pay-per-view. And after Austin Aries, after delivering that delivering match against another Brit, Mark Haskins, we'll see what he does with another Brit, Doug Williams, and Alex Shelley. Will he send a message to Shelley heading towards Sunday at the pay-per-view? We'll see tonight. Speaking of aforementioned pay-per-view, question number 2. Will they add any other matches this late in the game? Like I said, pay-per-views in 3 days. Will they add any more matches? Maybe. Especially that we haven't found out anything but a tag team title match between Magnus and Joe versus Morgan and Crimson, especially after Magnus and Joe beat Joe and Morgan last week in a non-title match. So there you go. Now, question number 1. What will happen in tonight's main event? Now, last week, James Storm took on both Bobby Roode and Bully Ray in separate matches, with Bobby Roode winning over James Storm after Bully Ray interfered. Roode tried to interfere in the Bully Ray Storm match, but Storm got the victory thanks to a little help from Sting. With Jeff Hardy injured until Sunday, James Storm will team up with Sting tonight against Bully Ray and Bobby Roode. As we all know, it'll be Bobby Roode defending his title against Bully Ray, James Storm, and Jeff Hardy in the Fatal 4-Way for the title on Sunday. So, see what kind of message that James Storm will send to Bully Ray and Roode tonight, especially with his tag partner Sting. So, like I said, what will happen in the last Impact before Against the Odds? Find out tonight on TNA Impact Wrestling. Tonight at 9, 8 Central on Spike TV. That's it for the Atakline. See you all later for my TNA review later on tonight. That mine, you've all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you much. Have a good day. See ya. Yeah.